Hi everybody, Janice Smart Country Living, and I'm making a creamy chicken casserole tonight. I'm using the leftover chicken from a rotisserie chicken that we had last night. We always have a lot left over. Now, the recipe and the instructions for this is going to be down below, okay? Now, what I've done here, I'm sauteing. I put a half a stick of butter in here. I'm sauteing about a half a cup of cut up celery, and there's almost a cup of chopped up onions and mushrooms. Now I used a little jar of mushrooms. You can use raw mushrooms if you want, that's fine. And do, you know, about a cup of them. And saute them for a little while until they get soft. And I do believe these are soft now. Now, and have your oven at 400. Now, you grease your pan, and now you can saute these. Okay, now I slowly stir in 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour, stirring constantly. So that's what I'm going to do now. Now this is a real good chicken casserole. About the best one I've ever ate, as a matter of fact. I just stir the flour in real good. Now we're going to gradually stir in 2 cups of chicken broth, and I always, use the low sodium chicken broth, and stir this in kind of slow like. Maybe turn this up again just a little bit. Now, if you don't have leftovers of a rotisserie chicken, just use, get about 2.5 cups of chicken that's been cooked, and chop it up in, pieces. There we go. Let me pour the rest of it in there and get it stirred up. And then we're going to add something else to it. Just try to get it so it won't be lumpy. Charlie likes lumpy stuff, but thank goodness. But now, what else you add to it is you gradually stir in 8 ounces of whipping cream. I've got that poured out on here already. So, hopefully you're not on a diet. You on a diet, honey?
Not today.
Not today. Okay. Okay, now let's stir this. We need to bring this to a boil. Over medium heat, stirring constantly. I'm not sure how long this will take to bring to a boil. So, if Charlie wants to put it on pause for a couple minutes, he can, and we'll get back. We're back, and it's boiling, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. Not very much salt. Don't need it really. And we're going to add the chicken, and I hope I got a big enough skillet. Because I got a lot of chicken to put in it over there. So we'll see. My hubby, the chef, said, I don't think your skillet's big enough. And he may be right. So I'll just put us in here a little bit at a time. If not, I know what we can do. And because all you do is stir us up and put it in the container. So what we can do is just put it in the container and add the rest of the chicken and stir it up. So, you know.
When the broth go in. Broth.
I've done put the broth in. Everything's in except for all the chicken. Now, we might be able to get this in without it going over the sides. Just stir gently. So, yeah, use a larger skillet when you do it, okay? That way you won't have to be so careful. There we go. Like I said, I could put it in there and continue to stir it up, but I think this will be okay. Now, doesn't this look good? Yes, and it is good. So get it stirred up good. Now I'm going to put it in my baking dish over here, and I've buttered my baking dish. And let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Oh, use my strong arm. Okay. Okay, now let me move some things out of my way here. Put this back down on the stove. Now what you got to do is make a little bit of biscuits to put on top. And just make your biscuits, you know, any way you want to make it. Ever how you make your biscuits, just do that. Now, I've just got a small batch here. I don't know if I should make any more or not. We don't really need a whole lot. You don't have to, you don't cover the whole casserole up.
Buttermilk.
Yeah, always do buttermilk.
That's Bisquick, right?
Well, Jiffy. But you know, you can make your biscuits from scratch if you want. As a matter of fact, I think my recipe tells me to do that. But I'm spoiled. Because these make really good biscuits. Okay. You can make your batch as big as you want it, depending on how many biscuits you want on top of there. If there are going to be a lot of people eating, you might want, you know, more biscuits. But there's not a whole lot here tonight. Just on top of your casserole. Falling apart on me here. Okay. Now, tell you what, we can I had my little thing out here, I'd make some baby ones, but I don't have it. So, yeah, I've got enough for one more small one here. Now, we're going to put that in the oven, excuse me, for 25 to 30 minutes until it's bubbly and the biscuits are golden brown. So, in the oven this is going to go. We'll be back in just a few minutes. It's ready, folks. Ready to get out of the oven. Now, nice and hot, and doesn't that look good? Okay. It's going to go out on the table, and Charlie's going to try it, and he's going to give you his opinion of it. But that's going to be a short that I'm going to connect to. So, there it is. It's the creamy chicken casserole, and as he would say, it is good. So, I hope you try it, and I think you'll like it. Janet's Smart Country Living.